Hi Virgo, this is your August monthly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this monthly reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at new love coming towards you. In the second spread, we'll check in with those of you who are already married or in a relationship. Then I'll do the X spread. After that, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And at the end, we'll get you an advice for the whole month of August. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is a new love in August. We have strength clarified by the devil. We have the King of Swords. Then we have the Ace of Wands clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. In the potential outcome, we have the Fool with the Lovers and the Wheel of Fortune. And we also have the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. We also have Capricorn on the table. I usually go with a king or a queen or both if one or both show up. So yes, we do have you, the Queen of Pentacles, right there in the middle, clarifying the Ace of Wands, and we also have the King of Swords in between strength and the Ace of Wands. So yeah, the King of Swords is most likely the person. Most likely also an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or somebody with a lot of air in their charts. If they're not an air sign, this is somebody who is very intelligent, smart, right? They could be like a doctor, a surgeon. They could be wearing uniform for what they do for work or money. All right, and Virgo, I hope you're ready for this. I don't think you've ever felt this way before. And on that Kings of Swords side, I don't think they've felt this way before either. So in other words, it's going to be mutual. Let me clarify, right? If you throughout this whole reading, we have cards with 2 people in them, right? All the way to your left, we have the devil clarifying the strength card, right? There is the 2 people on the bottom, right? And the devil in between. Then we also have the lovers in the middle of the potential outcome. There is 2 people on the bottom and an angel or a deity above them. In the Two of Cups, right on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right, you've guessed it. There's 2 people and something hovering above them. Maybe another angel or a deity, right? So couples. And I think you will feel this unnatural pull towards this person. And I think they will feel the same way. Yeah, you're just, you know, from what I know about Virgos, you guys like to take things slow. You like to get to know somebody. No, all of that is going to fly out the window. Virgo, it's going to be different. It's going to be so different. You wouldn't even recognize yourself anymore when it comes to this particular individual. We start with strength clarified by that devil card. Strength could be a Leo, the devil could be a Capricorn. We are in the middle of a Leo's birthday season, so perhaps Leo's birthday has something to do with this. This is where you could be meeting this person, or where they could take you to take them there, or what have you, right? But at the same time, strength is also a card of somebody who is trying to hold back for a little bit, but then I think this holding back business is going to come to an end, right? At the same time, every once in a while, strength could also be interpreted as a card of pure, raw passion. And I do see lots of that, lots of passion here. All right, the devil clarifying strength could definitely be a very passionate card, right? It's that unnatural pull you feel towards one another. The devil could be a temptation, all right? And speaking of you, by the way, the Queen of Pentacles is clarifying the Ace of Wands, all right? The Ace of Wands is all about passion. The Ace of Wands is a very passionate ace. It's a passionate new beginning. All right, yeah, and you are the one who is clarifying it. I'm not saying you're going to be the one initiating, but what I'm saying is, yes, you will also want to get the show on the road with this person ASAP, all right? In the potential outcome, we have the Fool with the Lovers and the Wheel of Fortune. The Fool is a card of taking a leap of faith, you know? The Fool is a card of just going for it. The Fool is a card of jumping head first. Right? Doing something you haven't done in the past, trying something new. This whole thing is going to be a brand spanking new experience for you. All right? Then we have that Lovers card. The Lovers could be a Gemini you're dealing with. The Lovers is a card of a choice, right? At some point in the future, you'll have a choice as to what you want to do with it. And besides that, in my opinion, the Lovers is the best card when it comes to the actual love connection between two people. It's a card of a soulmate connection. It's a card of a twin flame connection, if you believe in twin flames. And the Lovers could be the love of your life. Yeah, it could be as simple as that. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune right next to the deck. It could be a Sagittarius you're dealing with. But the Wheel of Fortune is the start of a cycle. Since it's in the potential outcome, it's a new cycle on the next level up. Whatever that level is for you. The Wheel of Fortune is always good news in my spreads, by the way. And I forgot to mention that besides the Lovers cards, I believe the next card that comes, the only other card that comes close to the Lovers in terms of the actual love connection between two people is the Two of Cups. All right, and you see what we have on the bottom of the deck. We already briefly spoke about it. It's the Two of Cups. All right, it's also a soulmate card. It's a card of unconditional love. It's a card of when two people see eye to eye. All right, Virgo. So you've got one interesting month coming up. It's going to be different. It's going to be something passionate, wild even. It's going to be very tempting, and I don't think you're going to be able to resist this person for much longer after the two of you meet. I see you jumping in, and I see them feeling the same way. So it's basically mutual. All right? Really happy for you, Virgo. Congratulations. Virgo, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, the spread is for you. We have the Moon, the Eight of Wands, the Chariot, and the Seven of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Well, I'm going to be honest with you, Virgo, about what I see here. You either need a vacation or you need a new car, or both. Perhaps you can get a new car and go on a road trip with your significant other or with the whole family. But I think you need some time to unplug, and I think you will feel it at some point in August. All right, the Moon, the first card that came out could be a Pisces you're dealing with, but the Moon it's one of the most emotional cards in the deck. And in this case, I think it has something to do with that Seven of Cups on the bottom of the deck and just your overall feeling, right? The Moon, yeah, with the Moon card, unless there's other cards on the table, like happier cards, I guess, then the Moon is somebody could be feeling kind of emotional, kind of down, right? The Moon could be a card of fears, that type of stuff. And then here come the two fastest cards in the deck, right? The Eight of Wands and the Chariot are the two fastest cards in the deck. The Knight of Swords is also a pretty fast card, but those two are faster, if you ask me. All right. So you could be going somewhere, or the Chariot could also be a card of a vehicle. All right, and the Eight of Wands, perhaps it's also a card of communication, right? So perhaps you can round up the troops, see who else wants to join you, or you could just be doing some research, calling, or reading feedback and things like that. And I think you'll eventually either buy that new car or go on vacation or both. All right, cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Virgo. In August, keep in mind it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. Also keep in mind Venus will be in retrograde throughout the whole month. Also, Mercury will be going retrograde towards the end of August. So we'll have both Venus and Mercury in retrograde at some point. This is when more exes than usual tend to resurface. We've got the Seven of Swords. We've got the Seven of Wands clarified by the Knight of Wands. We have the Three of Cups clarified by the Four of Cups. And we have you on the bottom of the deck. All right, so if I were you, I would beware of exes in August, right? Because what we see here is a player or a bunch of players trying to do something with you, something cozy, if you know what I mean. There could even be a third-party situation, somehow part of it. Yeah, that's the only thing I actually see. I do see a cheater, I do see a player, and all that. I don't know why all of a sudden they decided to come to you, but unfortunately it's just the reality. It's going to be the reality in August for you. All right, the Seven of Swords is a card of a cheater. It's a card of a deception, card of somebody who sneaks around. And the Knight of Wands is a card of a player, somebody who's hot and cold in and out of your life, playboy, playgirl card of a character. And the Three of Cups could be a third-party situation. All right, so yeah. The Four of Cups clarifying the Three of Cups is a card of a rejection. And I think with the Seven of Wands, that the Knight of Wands is clarifying. This is you just standing your ground, pushing those people out. You know. All right. So yeah, keep that in mind when it comes to exes. All kinds of bad people could be trying to get back together with you, just for a little bit, just to have a little fun with you. All right. Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Virgo, this month. We have the Hermit, the Magician, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Well, I think you're going to be very, very productive in August. What else is new, right? Well, yeah, the Virgos are, you know, some of the most hardest working people out of whole zodiac sign. And you're in this reading twice, by the way. The Hermit is definitely you. That's your major arcana card. The Magician, that is also you. You share the Magician with Gemini. But the Magician at the same time is somebody who's got all the tools they need at their disposal. Perhaps you're going to be facing issues and you will need to find creative solutions to complex problems. And the Magician is the right candidate to solve those type of issues, right? The Magician is a problem solver, miracle worker, the best at what they do, and things like that. All right, so perhaps you will have to embrace the energy of the Magician. All right, the Eight of Pentacles right next to the deck is a card of work, business, and finances. It's also a card of somebody who is diligently working on something. So that's you in the Eight of Pentacles. The Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. It could be a card of like a new beginning. It could be a card of a clarity. Some kind of clarity will be reached. It could be the word yes. Somebody may ask you for something, and you will probably agree or give them the green light or something like that. It's a busy month, Virgo. It'll be a busy month, right? Don't overwork yourself. Don't burn yourself out. All right. Cool. Here's an advice or a word of wisdom for you, Virgo, for the whole month of August. We have the Nine of Swords, clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Cups, clarified by the King of Swords. And we have the Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck. This is pretty much a repeat of the first spread, but from the advice perspective. All right, so we got both the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Swords, right? The King of Swords is the person, new love coming towards you. And remember how I told you, I think I did tell you, that it's going to be different. You've never felt this way before, right? Your whole idea of, oh, let's take it slow, let's get to know each other first, all of that is going to fly out the window. It will. It will. The Nine of Swords, the first card that came out, which is clarified by you, by the Queen of Pentacles. The Nine of Swords is a card of somebody who is like, oh my God, what's happening to me? Why am I feeling this way? I want to resist it, but I can't. All right. I've never felt this way before. I've never, fell in love with anybody before like that. All right. So that's you, kind of even stressed out about this, right? But I guess from the advice perspective, go for it. The Wheel of Fortune is the start of a cycle between you and this person, or literally going somewhere. Then we got that Ace of Cups, love, genuine, authentic love, right? And the Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck is a card of a wish come true, and it's also a card of personal satisfaction and fulfillment. So Virgo, don't fight it. Don't fight it. Just go for it. I think it'll be all right. That's the advice. All right. So yeah, that's what I have for you, Virgo, for this reading for this month. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Virgo, have an amazing month.